Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the abominations of the earth. Kung mapapansin niyo po, yung mga naka-red po at may underline, yun po yung mahahalagang verse, mga salita dyan sa Bible na kailangan po talaga pagtuunan ng pansin. Verse 6, I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. When I saw her, I was greatly astonished. Kasi po, ito po ay parang labanan po ito ng believers at saka unbelievers. So, ayun po. The woman is shown with a golden chalice or a cup in her hand. Its contents are indescribably great abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. Kasi po yung cup, ito, papakita ko pala sa'yo. Ayan. Di ba may hawak siyang yung chalice, yung chalice yung tawag dati sa tapos ito po yung mga niya, yung hitsura ng kanyang ang mga kings. Po. Tapos siya po yung harlot. Mostly daw po nung panahon ni John, ang mga harlot, yung mga whore, may pangalan sa taas yung Babylon. Kasi ganun daw po nun yung mga prostitute. Para daw po, yung parang yung kanilang nagtitrade. Kanilang, kung ano man yung kanilang trabaho. At saka nakikipag, po sila trade yung kanilang sa power, para magkaroon ng power. Ayan. Tapos yung kulay pa po ng kanyang damit, may ibig sabihin pa po yan. Kasi yung mayayaman, yung pinakamayaman lang daw po, yung pwedeng magkaroon ng ganan. Purple and scarlet clothes were the mark of the royalty or the religious priesthood. Only the very wealthy and the religious elite could afford clothes colored with the purple and scarlet dyes. The woman describes as decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. The original Greek manuscript literally says that she is gilded with gold. Pagan priests decorated themselves like this in John's day. So, kasi nga po, kay John po ito, nag-envision po ito ni John eh. So, nung panahon daw po ni John, ganyan daw po talaga kung mag-views yung mga mahiyawan, yung mga nasa yung prison. Ayan po, yung nakasulat po sa kanyang forehead, mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the abominations of the earth. Isa-isahin po natin siya. Mystery tells us we're seeing spiritual truth in visual form. In the Bible, mystery is a term applied to a truth that has not previously been unveiled. Totoo naman po, paano po magiging misteryo kung alam na po natin? Diba? So talagang hindi pa po siya unveiled pa po siya. Babylon or sa po is Babel was the world's first religious center after the flood. Ito yata po yung flood yung kay Noah. At Babel, religious rebels deliberately disobeyed God's command to spread out and repopulate the earth. Kasi gusto nga po nila. Kasi hindi po nila alam kung kailan dadating si God eh. So, yung mga antichrist talaga pong aktibo-aktibo. The city is full of immorality. It is considered the mother of prostitute harlots. Therefore, there must be other cities full of immorality which have learned this behavior from the main city, mother city. Mother of all harlots would be recognized by any Middle Eastern person as the epitome of religious freedom. So, yung mga kapatid po natin dito, alam na din po nila itong term na ganito. Sa verse 6, all the people on earth are drunk by the wine of the iniquity of Babylon. They are taught that sinning is okay. So, ngayon po, paano pa po natin tatanggapin yung ganyang katuroan na magkasala okay lang? Di ba, mulat na po tayo na hindi po yan okay. So, ayun po, isa po yan sa, hindi na po kasi natin kailangan pa pumunta sa Babylonia. Isa na po yan sa isang example. Palabas po yan sa TV. People do not live to live in the city Babylon to learn pornography and immorality from the mother city. They just watch the TV shows. Isa lang po yan sa sample. Marami pa po kahit sa internet or kahit sa magbasa lang po tayo. Kahit sa dyaryo meron po mga The city is drunk with the blood of the Christians. Therefore, the beast will persecute the true worshippers of God. Mabilis po kasi mahaba yung topic natin. Revelation 17, 7 to 11. Then the angel said to me, "Why are you astonished? I will explain to you the mystery of the woman and of the beast," she writes, "which has the 7 heads and 10 horns." Verse 8, "The beast which you saw once was, now is not, and will come out of the abyss, and go to his destruction. The inhabitants of the earth, whose names have not been written in the book of life from the creation of the world, will be astonished when they see the beast, because he once was, and is not, and yet will come." Verse 9, "This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 hills on which the woman sits." Verse 10, "There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, the other has not yet come. But when he does come, he must remain for a little while." Verse 11, "The beast who once was, and now is not, is an 8th king. He belongs to the 7 and is going to his destruction." Verse 12 to 14, "The 10 horns you saw are the 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour will receive authority as kings along with the beast." Verse 13, "They have one purpose and will give their power and authority to the beast." Verse 14, "They will make a war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will overcome them, because he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And with him will be his called, chosen, and faithful followers." So, ayan po. Bakit po why John is astonished sa verse 7? John is astonished such as blatantly violent, corrupt religion could even exist, and the fragrant evil of the harlot worse than he had ever experienced. So, ibig sabihin po, nung pa pong panahon ni John, ganyan na po kalala yung kasamaan, yung prostitution or yung mga alak. Lahat po ng mga gawa na hindi na po natin pinapractice ngayon. Verse 8, "The Bible says that the scarlet beast that was and is not and yet will be goes into destruction." The Greek word translated the destruction as the word Apollyon. So yan po, hindi po siya ginamit sa Bible, yung word na Apollyon. Kasi po, hindi, ito pong 7 heads na to, hindi, nag-failed lang po sila, pero hindi pa po sila nasisira, hindi pa po sila nawawasa. Still, nag-i-exist pa rin po sila hanggang ngayon. 7 heads of the beast represents the 7 mountains on which the woman sits. The Rome of this day describes itself as the city of 7 hills. So, ayun po, sinabanggit na po na yung Roma po yung isa talaga sa mountains representing the citadels of power. So verse 10, "They are also 7 kings, 5 have fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come." This verse is clearly describing the demonic personage of have empowered world empires. 5 empires have fallen, 1, which is the Rome, is still in power, and 1 is still future in John's day. So alam naman po natin kung gaano ka-powerful yung Rome, diba? Yung mga papa na talagang nilalagay nila sa shielded na yung kahit yata po konting hangin hindi siya makapasok kasi gano'n na lang po yung kanilang pag-aalaga sa kanilang mga pope na kahapon lang po, which is galing din po sa bibig ng trabaho ko na nasa pananampalataya ng pope. Sabi po niya, huwag daw magpapaniwala sa mga sinasabi ng mga either sa Christian or pare na hindi sila makasalanan kasi sa kanila daw po yung mga pare ay sila mismo yung mga nagpa-practice ng may mga anak na pinapakilala sa labas sa mga tao na inampon niya, which is dugo niya mismo. Ganon din daw po yung mga pope sa Rome, sabi din po niya na makasalanan naman yung mga yan. So parang nandun siya sa pananampalatayang yun, tapos alam niya yung nangyayari, ayaw niya umalis. So ayun po. So verse 11 po, "The beast who was and is not and will come, it will emerge in a new location